Okay, example 2 here, we're looking at another type of factoring where we can do more than just a greatest common factor. Okay, and we will start off with having a greatest common factor, having a term that all of our, with something that all of our terms have in common. So let's start off by factoring here. 4x squared plus 20x minus 56. Well, first of all, first thing we should always look for, is there something that we have in common across all of our terms? And 4x squared, 20x, 56. Well, I noticed right away 4 and 20 are both divisible by 4. If you notice 2 of the terms are, check the third. 56 is also divisible by 4. So I can start off by factoring out a 4 here. 4 times 1 is 4, but I don't have an x squared, which I need. So 4 times x squared is 4x squared. 4 times 5 is 20. I need an x. 4 times, this needs to be minus, 14 is 56. So 4 times x squared plus 5x minus 14. And this is good so far. Same process as what we did in example 1. But now, let's double check here. This x squared plus 5x minus 14. We can factor this some more. All right, now there are 2 different strategies to get there, and you'll see them both in the same video. Our first strategy is to think about what multiplies to x squared. And then over here, what multiplies to negative 14. Here's the kicker. Not only do we need to find a pair of numbers that multiply to negative 14, we also need to find a pair that adds together to get my middle term here, 5. So in this problem, trying to find what values, what numbers multiply to negative 14 and add together to give us 5. And sometimes this is pretty easy to find, sometimes it's not. So just listing out my possibilities here, I could have 1 times 14 and 2 times 7. One of our values has to be negative because we multiply to negative 14. So right here, this is my combination I want to work with. And I want to add to positive 5, so I need a negative 2 and a positive 7. Once you find this, only one way I can get to x squared. X times x. The x and the x are our first terms in each binomial. And then my other numbers, my pair here, give us our last terms in our binomial. So we have negative 2, minus 2, and positive 7. Keep in mind you can always multiply this back out. If I FOILed here, I'd have x squared plus 7x minus 2x is our plus 5x. That's good. Minus 14. All right, that's good. We factored this some more. Don't forget that we factored out this 4 at the beginning also, and we need to bring that down. One more quick little B example to go with this other strategy of more than factoring out a greatest common factor. Trying to factor x squared minus 3x minus 18. And just looking at this, I don't have any common terms. I don't have anything I can factor out. So let's go straight to the what numbers multiply idea. Okay, Only things that multiply to x squared are x and x. Unless we're using x squared in 1, and that's not going to happen. It's going to be x and x. Well, what number is multiplied to negative 18? Keep in mind that we have to multiply to negative 18 and also add up the negative 3. So my options here are going to be 3 and negative 6. We get x plus 3 times x minus 6. X plus 3, x minus 6. These are our factors.